There we go. We are live. Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of Diaries Money Mum Chats. If you're joining live, make sure if you're watching on Catch Up, leave us a little hashtag Catch Up and feel free to chat along if you're watching live or on Catch Up as well. Becky, thank you so much for joining me as a guest today. I'm super excited to just chat. I don't know how many of my lives you've watched, but I always ask a few either or questions just at the beginning, just to kind of break the ice. So, are you a dog or a cat person?
Dog.
Okay. Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Cake or pie?
Or cake.
I would agree there. Sunrise or sunset?
I don't see many sunrises, although I love them, so sunset.
I would agree there too. Final one, fruit or veg?
Oh, fruit.
For anybody watching, just to pre-warn you, Amelie is behind the laptop, so if you hear little comments, it's Amelie. She's having a wanting to be close to mummy kind of day. But Becky, just briefly introduce yourself to those people who are watching, and then we'll chat further.
Okay, so I am a 41-year-old mum of two teenage boys. I'm disabled. I've got a neurological condition that they've got absolutely no idea what it is, which is joyous. So they just pump me full of meds all the while to try and cure the fact that I'm in pain all the while. I had a gap from working while my kids were small, went back to doing something to try and find myself again once they were at school, and that initially was sitting behind a till in Tesco's, which I hated. So I then needed to find something that I loved. That was makeup. So I went into MLM. That company that I was with paid for me to train to be a makeup artist, which is what I do now, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome. So you run your business with one of your friends, don't you?
I do. I met Lisa at a martial arts class that both of our boys went to, and she was originally my upline, and then we were on the makeup artist course together and decided that that's the way we both wanted to go, and kind of chatted, and we're like, do we both set up separate ventures doing the same thing? Seemed a bit pointless. Decided that actually there weren't many local makeup artists that had two makeup artists so could do your really big parties. So set up a business together, and through doing that we've become best mates. So yeah, it's worked really, really well.
Awesome. And you offer quite a few different things as well. I know we were you did a takeover in one of our mums and business group the other day, and you've got so many avenues to your business, haven't you? You've got from your wedding makeup to various other bits. So talk about some of those.
Yeah, that was kind of, we started just before lockdown, starting into doing things that other makeup artists weren't doing. So doing things like little girls makeup, because both of us have got boys. So going and doing princess parties where we can play with little girls and make them princesses for the day was kind of like awesome, and we love that. We do men's makeup because there aren't very many makeup artists that are all inclusive, so we kind of love doing that. Going and doing photo shoots for people, we love that avenue. And then lockdown hit and all our brides were like, what on earth are we going to do? And for a while they could still get married but just couldn't have a makeup artist, so we started doing online tutoring. So that's a huge part that we're really enjoying and want to take forward coming out of lockdown as well, because apart from anything else, it's a cheaper option for people as well. They can learn to do their own makeup and not have us there. So yeah, we're kind of expanding all the while and doing other bits.
Yeah, absolutely. And princess parties is one very excited girl in my house ready for hers later on this year. But that was my next question to you. Like, obviously, I knew you'd started your business not long before lockdown, and obviously you had to make some big changes to kind of still keep that business going. So so Zoom was kind of the way to go for you.
Yeah, definitely. Online has been our saviour, really. I think a lot of makeup artists have closed, a lot of hairdressers as well. Like all those sorts of businesses, lockdown has just kind of been, unless you've been able to grasp the online world, it's just shut people down. So we've been really lucky, and we've been really lucky that our clients have embraced that with us and trusted us enough to do new things and to try things, and where they haven't worked, come to us and said, look, that didn't quite work for us, what about if you did this? So helped us out along the way as well, which has been really lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of, I think for many people, like you said, I've just shut, and it was all about adapting and making their business still work, especially for us who are mums in business, and our business is the income that we rely on. So we've kind of got to make that change.
Yeah, and change can be so scary, can't it? Especially when you are reliant on it and your kids are reliant on you doing it. So you kind of have to go, right, well, that didn't work. What on earth can I do next? Because there's got to be something, and I've got to just fumble around in the dark until I find it.
Yeah, and I think that is, isn't it? I think sometimes it is just trial and error, try a few things, and what doesn't work. And like you said, some of your clients were giving you suggestions, and actually they've possibly helped you out, just gave you those little changes to make it work for them and for you.
Hugely. Yeah, massively. Because online, doing makeup online hasn't been easy. I'll be completely honest with you, it hasn't been easy, because obviously when you're in front of somebody doing their makeup, whether it be a little tiny top trying to turn them into a princess and make them feel wonderful, or somebody for their wedding day, you can feel the contours of their face and get to know where to put stuff. They're kind of a bit more flat on a screen. So it's really, really tricky. So it has been a huge learning curve.
Yeah. But mostly, have you enjoyed it though? That's the big thing. Have you enjoyed?
Yeah. If anything, I think both Lisa and I have got even more passionate about it. And we've both kind of got to a point now where we want to do more different things. We want to include more. I was saying about us doing men, we want to start including even more different avenues. We want to make sure that we're including ethnic minorities, we're including disabled people, all those bits that people get left out through no fault really, but they just do get left out, and we want to make sure that we're including as many different people as we can. So it's kind of lit more sparks for us.
And that's amazing, like you've kind of had that energy, and it's kind of giving you that motivation, I guess, in a way. And one of the things you said to me when we talked about this chat, that actually running your business was really a confidence builder for you as a person.
Yeah, because I suppose the disability more than anything knocked me, because when my kids were tiny, I'm talking sort of between 2 and 6, that bit where I wanted to be engaging with them, where they're doing their massive learning, I couldn't really do much with them. I was at a point where I couldn't get myself dressed, and I just felt like I'd had my identity ripped away. Hubby had to give up work, he had to get me dressed, he had to get me washed. There were days where my boys had to help put my socks on and things, so I really did feel like a non-person. So it has given me back heaps, and the fact that I've now got some of our people on our page messaging us and saying that we're giving them that confidence is just, I can't put it into words really. It's just, it gives me goosebumps.
No, and that's amazing. And so do you think actually, because for like makeup and getting the right makeup look for whether it's for that special occasion or whether it's just an everyday thing, can be such a confidence booster for absolutely anybody, can't it?
Yeah. I mean, before I started finding makeup again, there's no way I'd have put a red lipstick on. Whereas now, if I'm looking for that, kind of shoulders back, tits out, red lippy is what I'll turn to give me that, yes, I can take on the world, I can do anything. Whereas for somebody that's just starting to crawl out of where I was all those years ago, a really neutral lippy is going to be what they need. But listening to a lot of influencers online, they'll tell you that a red lippy is the confidence boost, so they'll go and buy a red lippy, whereas because I've been through that process, I can kind of talk them through right from the start and help them that little bit more, rather than them going and wasting money on a red lippy that they're going to put on once and then throw away, because it's not going to do what they want them to. It's going to, if anything, make them go even further back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think sometimes it is just getting that right thing for you, that right, like you said, right colour, whatever it might be, does make you feel so much better. The amount of days that through the first lockdown where I just didn't wear any makeup, but that day I first put them back on, I felt so much better in myself, and not just the way I looked, but mentally it really gave me that strength that I kind of forgot I had beforehand. I
often say to a lot of people, it's not what other people think when they look at you because you've got makeup on, it is how you feel when you've got it on. It's, even if you just chuck a little bit of blusher on, it's, for me it's the red lippy, for other people it's blusher, for some people it's just doing their brows. It's finding what it is for you that's going to make you go, yes girl, today I can take on the world. And absolutely. There's so much strength in that. There really is.
Yeah, and I think it's just a case of, like you said, finding that thing and doing that. So for those people watching, if maybe that's something they're struggling with, how can you as your business help them with that?
In a number of different ways. Now we're coming out of lockdown, if they're local, we can go and do one-to-ones. And I've frozen. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Is that going to come back?
I can still hear you.
That's okay. I can go and do one-to-ones and talk them through how they're feeling, talk them through all the different things, try different things on their faces and find what is right for them. If they're not local, I can do that. So by local, I'm talking Norfolk, maybe Suffolk. If they're not local, then if they send me a message, we can set up a chat much like we're doing now and do it with whatever makeup they've got in their makeup bag, because although I do sell a range of makeup, they never expect anybody to buy what I'm selling. So I will go through with what I've got at the same time as them, showing them where to put it and finding what is right for them, and just going through it really, really slowly, and talking about what is and isn't right. And if they put it on and it's hideous, at the end of the day it comes off. It's only makeup, so there's no kind of, oh my goodness, that's there and I hate it. We just wash it straight off again.
Yeah, perfect. And that sounds amazing. I'm sure lots of people would love that experience. So yeah, and if anybody's interested in the other bits and pieces that you're up to, like we've talked about a little bit about watching the parties and men, how can they find out more about what you're doing? So what is your page and information and stuff?
My page is Broadway Beauty MUA, so all the services are listed on there, or you can message me personally and I can talk you through whatever service it is that you're interested in. If it's a service that, we had a lady last week, I believe it was, that wanted to do a new mum shot, and that's not a service that we're offering as yet, but as it's something that she's interested in, then we're now in discussions with how we can start evolving that with her. So even if it's something we're not offering, then please do talk to us, because we're open to absolutely anything. And I'm just about 2 weeks, I think, away from launching our website, which will be exactly the same as the Facebook and Instagram page, Broadway Beauty MUA.
Awesome. So that's super exciting. Well, thank you for talking to me, Becky. I actually loved just chatting. I think it's nice to just find out a little bit more about you and what you're up to, and I'm sure people that have been watching will have enjoyed that as well. I said, if you've watched either live or catch up, do leave comments. One of us will pop back, and I'm sure reply to you if you've watched on catch up and you've got anything to talk or ask us about. We will do that. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you super soon.
Thank you for having me.
For joining me.
Thank you very much.